Welcome to Healthy Humans Radio. Today we're going to talk about the black, broke, and bougie. Now, as an African American human being, I have researched our family's history all the way back to Egypt. And I found that we are direct descendants of pharaohs, queens, warriors, scientists, inventors, astronomers, astrologists, medical doctors, poets, musicians, and all sorts of artists. But I've never heard of any of the people being anti-black. Now, in the 1600s, black people came to America as slaves. On those slave ships, there were women and men, black women and men. There wasn't really a title given to any of the blacks. It was just niggers, slaves, wenches, bucks, things like that. Those are the names that were given to us on the slave ships after we came from royalty. But it's so ironic now in America, we have black, bougie, broke people versus anti-fascist black people. And I guess my question today is, why do we need black fascists? Why do we need Black Straight Lives Matter? Why do we need black Muslims? Why do we even need any type of black fascist or black imperialist when we are all descendant of slaves? Black police officers in the United States of America have allowed young African American heterosexual males and females, they've allowed them to be murdered, raped, and sodomized. And I haven't seen one black police officer organize a rally to protest these things. Jada Pinkett Smith announced that she found 9-year-old girls being pimped out in Atlanta, Georgia. And not one African American fraternity or sorority has come out to support these young people to help them get out of that type of lifestyle. Now, we all know that many black, revolutionaries are fighting right now to change these things for black human beings. And we also know there's black straight pride out there that's going against these revolutionaries. And you know what? You want to know why they're against us? Because we are homosexual. That's the only problem with them, with us. That's the only problem they have with us, is that we are homosexual. And they say that we are pushing a homosexual agenda by trying to fight for the rights of African American youth so that they are protected and respected and liberated. So today we're going to be talking about the black fascists and how we don't need them. And the reason we don't need a black fascist is because they are literally single-handedly tearing down the African American community by promoting the white man's agenda to separate, divide, and conquer black people. on the basis of religion, on the basis of social status, on the basis of sexual orientation, on the basis of economic status, even on the basis of materialism. Black people have been separated into all these categories. And it's so ironic how we tear each other down, kill each other, prostitute each other, steal from each other, criticize each other, but more importantly, we don't even protect each other. For some reason, black people don't feel it's necessary to protect each other. For some reason, some black people are so socially established, they felt like they were going to be embarrassed if they attended Mike Brown's rally after he was murdered in the street and left in the street for hours. They didn't feel that it was important to show up for that rally. Yes, we're going to take a break on that one. Because how could you possibly feel that Mike Brown's murder would be an embarrassment to your organization if the organization that you found was developed on the premise of black civil rights, black revolutionary and civil rights, and for the emancipation, proclamation, and liberation of blacks? That's why your organization came about, because of Jim Crow. Many black organizations that you see today, the NAACP and other black organizations, were founded on the civil rights movement. But today, in the 21st century, we got black leaders from established social classes saying they don't want to be embarrassed because a young boy was killed in the street, a young black boy. And these people are themselves black also, and they have black children. So I'm asking all you black fascists out there, if you're not going to help black anti-fascists fight for a good cause, then don't speak on it. If Farrakhan is not going to help the LGBT black community protect, supervise police, try and clean up the community, then don't speak on the LGBT community, the black community. Don't speak on it. If you're not going to help the black LGBT community fight for the dignity and respect of all people, then don't speak on us no more. Because I'm getting sick of it. Because the majority of these people that are speaking on the black LGBT community, they ain't never took biology a day in their life. Most of them couldn't even pass the biology test. So they know nothing about human development. But yet and still, they have these huge blanket statements out there about LGBT black people. And we're the ones out here marching and fighting. Not because we're pushing a gay agenda. We're out here fighting because it's necessary. Mike Brown was killed in the street in broad daylight. Freddie Gray was lynched in a van with 3 other black people with him. Sandra Bland was lynched in a prison cell over the weekend with a plastic bag. And where the hell was Black Straight Lives Matter at then? Black fascism is not necessary. We don't need black fascists. We don't need bougie, broke black people. We don't need black police officers that's bisexual, that don't give a crap about heterosexual males, black males. We don't need black police females that don't give a crap about black heterosexual females. If gay people are pushing a gay agenda, why heterosexuals helping other heterosexuals then? Every time we try to do something positive in the black gay community to help other people, the first thing everybody says is, oh, they're just trying to make us like them. The gays. How the hell is doing a rally for a teenager that was brutally murdered by a police officer? How is that pushing a gay agenda? I'm gonna wait for that. I'm gonna wait for that answer to come in. I know somebody gonna hit me back on it. The bottom line is this, people. If you are a black fascist, that's your business. If you are anti-gay, that's your business. If you are not going to help us liberate, unite, and free black people from slavery in America, then shut the fuck up.